All right, thank you. Welcome back, everyone. Robert, custodian file 112525. Thank you for watching, tuning in. I've showed this before. This is Ben. He just picked up Oklahoma City, just picked up a new Pro 17. Really good video. Quality is really getting up there now. It's very challenging. You start to ask yourself, is this real? Is this CGI? Is this, or are cameras this good now? So yeah, cameras are this good now. I'm returning to this because Mr. Skeptic took the time to interpolate these UAPs, the dragons, the white orbs. And so I just want to just post them, see what they look. But this is just phenomenal good stuff here. Look at this. Thank you, Mr. Skeptic. Thank you. Exceptional. You always notice, you see, never changes. These UAP dragons, they never change characteristics. The size, the shape, the speed, the predictability. Now the white orb thing, that's kind of rare, but obviously it's checking out the Chinook. The Chinook is being tagged, recon, scanned, probed, whatever you want to call it. And they're very good at it. They're just very good at it. Why does it turn white? Not sure. Obviously, logically has something to do with propulsion output, energy output. God, it's hard to say. Gravitational field is changing. Different type of scanning technology. Really hard to say. I'd love to know. Love to get my hands on that blueprint. I know. Can you imagine if we can get one of these parked, tell it to power down, walk up to it and just make sure it's powered down. I don't need any radiation issues. Yeah, it'd be pretty darn amazing. That's probably not going to happen anytime soon, but in the meantime, you could record these yourself. That's what many of you are doing. Record these. Feel free to send your UAP Dragon video custodianfile@gmail. If you have any questions, please let me know. Let's go to the next. All right, again here the police are being tagged in the UK, flying over military bases, and they released a photo. What can I say? Originally the pilot said it was a jet coming at us. Yeah, highly unlikely a jet. Nevertheless, they did publish one of these photos. You see the barbell concept, what I was talking about earlier, barbell, dumbbell. Yeah, I really think that's the right direction on how the technology is being mimicking, how electric fields are being generated, and they're obviously repurposing that energy for propulsion. I think that's really the direction we want to go in. So we want to pay closer attention to it. But isn't technically the planet, probably every planet in the solar system, dipolar, North and South Pole? Who knows? Maybe that has something to do with Earth propulsion, the energy field that we're generating, the 0-point energy. I think it all starts to tie together. But anyway, that's an official police picture targeting police helicopters. That's kind of nice that they're being honest with us, at least. The police, I mean, it would be nice if the LAPD told us the same thing. Don't hold your breath. All right, let's go to the next. All right, what do we have here? There you go, Undercover ET. This video was sent, I forget who sent that to them, but they're following the same format. Aircraft, landscape, and you can kind of see the nucleus in that one. I have a very similar picture. When they get too close to the camera, you can kind of see the nucleus, although I don't really see the barbell there, but I would stick with that theory for now. What do we have here? A guy playing golf, I believe. Oh yeah, dragon flies by. It happens. They fly very close to us. They can fly up to us. At this point, there's really nothing we could do about it. What was that? I'm going to show it this time here. What was that a couple months ago? The Canadian air show flew up to the guy's eyeball when he was looking through his lens. Here, let me pull that picture up now because I didn't post that the last time I mentioned it. Okay, here's that video I've been promising you. Canadian air show just from a few months ago, air show 2025. There's the timeline 2250. Go ahead and check it out for yourself. Look at this. Look at this guy. He's just looking at his lens. Look at this dragon. Just comes up. The dragon's like, what are you looking at? Let me see. Let me see. Obviously, he flies into his eyeball. because it turns into a white ghost image. I know, it's not kind of freaky. What are the odds of getting something like that? Kind of hard. Kind of hard. But that video, there were like 50 dragons at that air. They were all, and look at that. What do you see behind them? The jetty rocks. Wow, what a weird coincidence, huh? What is going on there? Are they repurposing kinetic energy into electricity? So a lot going on. This was a great video. I mean, there were too many UAP dragons. I couldn't count them all. I couldn't edit them all. So I just took the best of the best. And look at this. This one flying into this guy's eyeball, looking at the lens like, he's like, well, maybe you got some kind of high technology there. You know, looking at that lens, that looks kind of high tech, right? If you were a dragon, wouldn't you want to know what the guy's seeing? Say, no problem. I'll just, it's a bizarre concept. You can't even make this up, right? But there's the video. There it is. Look, goes through his shoulder. It's still a white ghost in his shoulder. I hope the guy's okay. Does anybody know this guy? Any way of finding out? I mean, I hope he's okay. I hope he didn't go home with a migraine headache or, something worse. I really do. I just, there's no way of somebody, if enough people see this video, like if 100,000 or 1,000,000 people see this video, someone's going to go, hey, I know that guy. Let me give him a call. Until then, we just don't know. But there it is. I gave you the IP. I gave you the timeline. Watch it yourself. Hit K for pause and frame by frame, arrow below, arrow backwards. You're looking at this. You go, what is going on here? Like, some of you are like, Robert, how did you even find that? Like I said, just a lot of practice. Many of you now are finding the same thing. Many of you, UAPSD, many of you are finding the same X-ray thing. Again, that's one of the observables. So there's a lot more than 5. This is an observable, the X-ray effect. Yeah. Again, I just hope these guys, I just hope all of us, I don't want these things flying next to us, but we have no control. We don't. You'll never see them coming. You never hear them coming. It's spooky. Share your thoughts with me. Tell me what you think. If I'm wrong, just say, no, Robert, you're wrong. That's a soap bubble. That's a soap bubble, Robert. Okay, that's fine. It's a soap bubble. Okay, please share your thoughts. Let's go to the next. All right, super brand new, the launching of the Genesis mission here. So the White House is saying, look, we need to take advantage of all this AI. So he wants all the agencies, the president wants all the agencies, start using AI, start communicating with one another. Let's take science to the next level. That's what he's saying. Take it to the next level. Let's do something. It seems like we've just been sitting, stuck in the mud, stuck in the sand for 50 years, really not getting anywhere. You may think we are. Well, we got cell phones, we have satellites. We're really not anywhere. We're not getting anywhere. So really, scientists are very proactive. They're great thinkers. It's just that who they work for, their boss, once they come up with a good idea, their boss says, thanks, don't bring it up again. So it gets stuck. Great inventions get stuck. So hopefully this AI, we stay ahead of it. I know it takes an incredible amount of energy, incredible amount of electricity. I'm not sure where all that electricity is going to come from. That will be a great challenge, but it has to be done. We have to figure it out. But the whole point is, somewhere in all this evolution, the Genesis mission is they're gonna run into these dragons. It's gonna start coming up, just like these autonomous cars driving them around. These dragons are flying up to those cars. The engineers eventually are gonna like, hey, we have questions. We don't have a problem, we just have questions. What are these objects flying up to our cars, flying up to the cameras, flying up to the LiDAR? They seem to be everywhere. So if you're an engineer, a software engineer for these autonomous cars, please reach out. Tell us what you think. Tell us what you know. I know you guys know. Just, it's not top secret. Share the information. All right, let's go to the next. Okay, let's close out on this here. So the president is saying that he expects a big announcement, disclosure of UFOs, and I really feel there's one coming. I'll share a little information why I think that. But Department of Energy. So a lot of people don't know this, but they're sitting on a lot of UFO technology. They have a lot of control over the secrecy of UFOs and where it goes. You would think that the CIA, the NSA would be on top of that. But if you're a reporter, you really want to sit down with the Department of Energy. They're the fly on the wall. They're the ones that nobody hears anything about. If you talk to them, they're like, no, we don't know anything. We don't know. But they're sitting on a lot. The Department of and remember over Marina Del Rey, the Edison choppers fly in. Why are the Edison choppers flying in? Okay, of course, they have really good cameras, but they're part of the Department of Energy. This is how it works here. So, and why do I think something's coming really soon? I just heard from a really gifted person a couple of weeks ago, and then the conversation was brief, but it was implied something very positive is coming, very positive, and I believe he was talking about UFO disclosure. So I'll keep it at that for now. Not just building up hype. I really got a good feeling because this guy is never wrong. That's why. Okay, if you have any questions, please remember to like, subscribe, comment. I do want to hear from you. This is Robert at Custodian File. Thank you for watching. Take care.